figured I would, dust off this YouTube channel to test the new phone because I just upgraded to the iPhone 14. I know like the Pro and the Pro Max, whatever the hell it is, just came out, but I had the 10, wanted to trade in and upgrade to the 14. It's an early Christmas present from family, so yeah, wanted to try out the camera. And honestly, this is just a freaking excuse to talk about a couple things. Hopefully, okay, good. The phone just slid a little bit. It's literally resting on a photo album right now, so we just went to a very unflattering angle, but it is what it is. Anyway. Ooh, that autofocus though. All right, so Studio Series 86 Ironhide. Literally just doing this so maybe this becomes the YouTube thumbnail. um, honestly, really like him. The alt mode, the color matching is terrible, and it is kind of a fiddly transformation, but on the whole, I agree with what I believe it was most recently Bolt Matrix said in his review. Best Ironhide, deluxe Ironhide at least, that we've gotten in recent memory. And that's gone pretty far back because for some reason he always gets shit toys. But yeah, no, really solid. Honestly, even the hollowness on the back of the forearms there doesn't really bother me. And yeah, it's just the transformation fiddliness is just with getting everything lined up and everything. Other than that, it's really not that bad, and he's a very fun figure. He actually came, I think I had him on pre-order right before Thanksgiving, alongside the last figure that I'm going to show off today. So I ended up bringing Ironhide with me when I went to visit family, which don't really do anymore, but it was just fun to try and do that. Or just fun to do that just to mess around with Ironhide again. All right, or whatever. Swiping away the notification, you can tell that I'm rusty on this and that I don't really bother with this kind of thing anymore. Yeah. Forget if I showed these two off, but I did also get them recently. The Legacy Knockout. He's fun. Honestly, I like him. I don't like him as much as I expected, but also more than I expected, if that makes sense. He is very much just a heavy remold of Jazz. Has like the essence of Knockout, but can we just get a screen accurate version of Prime Knockout and his partner Breakdown in, like, I don't know, whatever the Legacy aesthetic is, or Legacy Evolution, whatever it's going to be called in 23 and then 24. Can we just get, like, can we do third-party Prime toys that aren't APC? Because APC is so hit or miss. And then that bulkhead that came out was clearly just Black Mamba, because it was literally just a reworking of the first edition mold. But yeah, and then Kickback, who's great. Can't wait for the other Insecticons. I'm assuming we're getting them at some point. Yeah, he's great. He's really fun to mess around with. He's just on the shelf because, other things have come. And yeah, no, I dig him a lot. He's fun, simple. Transformation's what it is. But yeah, he is good as well. But the other one I want to talk about, I feel like I probably talked about him in the last one, but I'm going to repeat myself. Legacy Tarantulas, so good, just so good. If you're not sure what to get the Transformers fan in your life and you know that they're excited about this one, definitely get this one for them for the holidays, for the two of you that actually watch this channel. Yeah, no, Tarantulas is super solid. Definitely going to be one of my favorite figures of the year. Not that I ever do any sort of like countdown like that anymore, but yeah, definitely one of my recent favorites of the year. Very fun to mess around with and just have on my desk. And then the other one that came right before Thanksgiving, who I've messed around with since being back, including when I was sick at the beginning of the week, Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron with I actually don't think he has the Predacon symbol on him anywhere. It's the weird, like, Prime RID Predacon symbol, not the original one. But yeah, no, he's super cool. Really like him. The whole assembly here that the Kibble tail and head are on is kind of fiddly to just get in any position other like that for this mode, and I don't even think that's right just because the tabs are right there and you can visibly see them. Probably missing something. Tossed the instructions. I'm sure somebody will do a more detailed video on the transformation or whatever. It's fine. I don't particularly care. Yeah, and I'm sure Perspective End, whenever he gets around to reviewing this Megatron, we'll talk about it. honestly though, other than that, like I have no complaints about this figure. This is probably one of my favorites from Legacy or whatever. Yeah, honestly, just a little minor quibble is that the smaller dragon arms here, if you want them like fully hidden, minus the claws, then they're not gripping and tabbed into the nicely detailed muscles there, because then they just kind of like rest and float up in space. But you know, I kind of like that aesthetic as much as I like just kind of rotating them up and just kind of resting them in the holes. Mine don't fully tab in, so they more just kind of rest there. I don't know, maybe I'm just doing something wrong with having transformed him a couple times where the those don't rest in fully, and you do see still part of the arms in this mode. But yeah, infinitely posable Dragonhead too, which is great. He's just very fun to mess with. He'll probably be, if he doesn't stay on my desk like a few others have in Legacy, he'll be front and center and whenever I rework my display. But yeah, very cool figure. Definitely recommend him. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little chat thing. Don't expect another video anytime soon. Again, I was just testing out the iPhone 14 camera because I could. But yeah, anyway, see you guys in the next one.